Okay, I have started the recording as well. Okay, fine. So we'll start the session. So yesterday we have gone through who can do testing, what is the actual testing. So what is testing? Sadiq, what is testing?
Testing is different as for such. Identify shortcuts.
No, Sadiq, your voice is not clear.
Testing is identification of bugs.
Testing is?
Identification of bugs.
Okay. Farhana, what is testing?
Testing is based on requirements in which tester needs to find the defects and rectify it and retest it and should make sure that the application is defect free as per the customer satisfaction.
Okay. Okay. Ashwini, what is testing?
Testing is the process in which defects are identified and then it is reported and retested so that the application is defect free.
Shravanti,
Sir,
what is testing?
it is a process where we can identify the defects and we report it to the developers where we can fix the defects and we retest to give the good quality of a product to end users.
Okay. Divya?
Testing is a process of finding defects reported to the developers and retesting, and after that the testers will fix the defects and produce a defect zero defects to the end users.
Okay. Okay. Sauchanya, Divya told retesting. So when we will do retesting?
When we identify defects and when there are new or existing changes to the interface application.
Okay. Farhana, Sauchanya is telling new or existing changes. So when these changes happens and why it happens?
When the tester finds any defects in the application which was created.
Okay. After that, what you will do?
We'll create a defect application to the developer that there is a defect so that we retest it.
Okay. When you will retest? See, you identified a defect. After identifying defect, you created a defect.
When it is not matching the requirement.
Yeah, that is defect. I agree. When you will do retest? See, you did a testing. You identified a defect. Okay.
Yes.
And then you reported the defect to the developer. Why you are reporting to the developer? Why you are reporting to the developer?
When the client's requirement is changed.
No. Client requirement is not changed. Client requirement, for example, client requirement is 2 + 2 is equal to 4. Okay. Now, when you are testing, you found that 2 + 2, it is giving 3. Okay. What is expected?
4.
What is actual when you are testing? What happened? What is the result? 3. So this is not matching. Yes or no? Okay. So whenever you are doing testing, actual and expected should be same. Okay. So what is expected? Expected is the client requirement. What is the client requirement? 2 + 2 should be 4. But what is coming? What is the result of actual result? Actual result is when you are testing. So everyone remember, actual is what? When you are testing. Okay. Expected is what? Actual requirement from the client. So actual requirement from the client is 4, but you are getting the result as 3. So there is mismatch. So you identified a defect. So it is a defect. So whenever actual result and expected result is not same, then it is a defect and you create a defect. After you creating defect, you will report the defect to the developer. Why you are reporting to the developer? Because he has developed 2 plus 2 is equal to 3. He has to develop 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Yes or no?
Yes.
Because he wrongly developed, you are creating a defect and informing him that there is a defect in your code. Okay.
Yes.
Then developer will fix that defect. Once the developer fix the defect, only then you will retest. If developer has not fixed the defect, he will not give you the new code to retest. If there is no new code, even if you retest for 100 times, it will give 2 plus 2 is equal to 3 only, because there is no change in the code. Yes or no?
Yes.
So when we are doing testing, we will identify the defects, we will report the defect to the developer, and when there is a fix from the developer, we are going to retest the defect. Okay. Is that clear to everyone? Sadiq, can you tell the definition now? Sadiq, can you tell the definition what is testing?
Testing is a process to identify the bugs.
Okay. After identifying bugs, what you will do?
Yeah, if you can identify the bug is there.
No, Sadiq, your voice is not clear. Sadiq, voice is not clear for me. Is the same for everyone?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sadiq voice is not at all clear.
Sadiq, your voice is not clear, Sadiq. Okay, fine. Okay. Suchi also joined. Hello, Suchi. No? Suchi not yet joined? Okay. I think Suchi has. Yeah. Okay, fine. Okay, so now everyone clear, right? Okay. Now, we know what is testing. Now, what is manual testing and what is automation testing? So what is manual testing? So manual testing is nothing but the steps which we follow doing manually. Okay. Now, for example, everywhere you are getting automated machines. Even in the shopping, if you go, you are having automated machines. Okay. Before we used to have have you saw anywhere automated billing section? Have you saw anywhere?
Yes,
where
sir,
you can
in
buy
IKEA.
in IKEA. So what you will do, you will buy the products, you will go and scan yourself and pay the amount and leave the store. Okay. So before IKEA was having, example, there were 10 billing counters with 10 employees. So what we do, whenever we buy things, we go stand in the queue, we go to the billing counter, and the employee will take each product which we purchased and he will do the billing manually. So he will take the scanner, he will scan the barcode, and then the bill will be generated. Okay. Now what happened? They automated the system. Now what happened? You yourself go there to the counter, you take the scanner, you scan the barcode and pay the bill. Yes or no? So now almost 10 people lost their job. Is that correct? Before there were 10 people in billing counter working doing manual work, where they used to bill the customers manually. But now, because of automation, you are doing yourself. So 10 people lost their job. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, but still, if you see in IKEA, there will be 1 or 2 counters who are doing, whenever somebody is facing some issue, you will go and take their support. So automation is not 100% replacement of manual testing. Okay, automation is continuation of manual testing. So IKEA first started manual, and then when it is success, then they implemented automation. Okay, so in testing also, manual testing is not replacement of automation. Okay, Like automation is not replacement of manual, but automation is continuation of manual testing. So whenever there is a new application, we will do manual testing first. We will do the application stable. Only then we will do the automation. Is that clear? So manual testing, what is manual testing? Manual testing is a type of software testing in which test cases, when I tell test cases, those are nothing but the steps, what we have to do. Okay. So for example, we need to check in a calculator 2 + 2 is equal to 4. For that, what steps we will write? We will write step number 1 as take calculator. Okay. Step number 2, on the calculator. Step number 3, press 2. Number 2, step number 4, plus addition, plus sign. Step number 5, plus again 2. Plus number 6, plus equals button. Yes or no? These are the steps which we are going to do, actions to complete one complete action. So now you understood. We will look into the test case detailed in further sessions. So whenever I talk test cases, that is nothing but the steps which we will do on the application. Okay. So for example, if you want to prepare some biryani, so what are the steps? First, you will take chicken or mutton, you will wash, okay, and then you will marinate, you will take rice, you will wash, you will cut the onions, tomatoes, and you will start the process. So these are all the steps which you have to follow to complete the process. Yes or no?
Yes.
So we are doing manually, but when we talk about automation, we will instruct the automation tool to do these steps. Assume if there is a robot, okay, who is doing cooking, so you will instruct to a robot first. You wash the chicken and then marinate and then wash the rice and then cut onions. So robot will do everything for you, but you are telling the steps. You are telling the order of the steps which the robot has to follow. So here also it's same. Automation is nothing but you are giving the instructions to the automation tool what to do. Okay. So now everywhere, everyone are implementing automation. So even if you see, for example, if you see any factory, everyone are automating. Even if you say like milk production, dairy also, they are automating. So whenever someone is automating, what happened? The labor who is doing manual job is losing their jobs. So everyone are learning technology. Okay. The same thing applies for testing also. So when you are automation, when you have automation knowledge, you are having more job opportunities. But when you are only manual, the job opportunities are very less. See, a person who can do automation also can do manual testing also. But a person who know only manual can't do automation. So everyone are learning automation nowadays. Okay, but why only automation Selenium? Because Selenium is open source. And also it supports multiple languages. Selenium will understand multiple languages, and Java is very standard language, which everyone are following for almost 20 years. Okay, so we are learning Selenium automation tool. Okay, so now what is manual testing? Manual testing is a type of software testing in which test cases are executed manually by a tester without using automation. Okay, is that clear? What we do in manual testing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So what we
Yes,
do?
sir.
What we do in manual testing? Suchi, what we'll do in manual testing? There is some issue with her microphone. Fine. Divya, what we will do in manual testing?
We perform some actions manually.
Exactly. Okay. Fine. Tazinara, what we will do in automation testing?
We perform the action by using certain tools,
Okay.
automated tools.
Okay. how Ashwini, how the automation tool will understand what actions it has to do?
We will tell the automation tool what actions it needs to be done.
Yeah. Okay. Shravanti, how we will tell to automation tool?
By using some programming languages.
Why programming language?
Because automation tools only understand the language in programming
Okay.
language.
Very good. Farhana, so using which programming language we are going to learn now?
Selenium.
No.
Java.
Selenium, like there are different tools in which Selenium is open source. There are different programming languages, but standard is Java.
Yes. So using which programming language you are going to communicate to Selenium?
Java.
Exactly. Okay. Super. So now, when there is manual testing, why automation testing is required? Because one we have already, then why automation is required? Why can't we do manual only everything? Okay. Why we can't do manual? See, we are having, when we want to sweep our home, we are having broomstick. But why they have introduced vacuum? So now everyone are using vacuum. Yes or no? They feel that vacuum is easy instead of sweeping with broomstick. Yes or no? Everyone, we all are using vacuum cleaners now. That okay. So it is not 100% replacement of broomstick. It is not 100% replacement. Still in corners, sometimes we use broomstick. Yes or no? But why? Means it is easy. It is easy effort. So manually, we can do manually also, but it is difficult job. But if it's vacuum, it's very easy and quick and fast. But we have to buy that. We need to spend money to buy that. Okay. In the same way, when we are doing manual testing, we are having some disadvantages. So they have introduced automation testing. What are the disadvantages in manual testing? So first one is very time consuming. Yes or no? When we want to do some action manually, it is time consuming. Okay, for every release, when I tell release, whenever there is a new code, for example, when you are using some mobile app, do you get updates in the Play Store to update your app? Has anyone observed? Like whenever you're having Amazon or Flipkart or any other app, in Play Store, you'll be getting notification, new update is available. WhatsApp, even for WhatsApp app also you'll be having new updates. Why you are getting new updates? Already you are having WhatsApp. Then why you are getting new updates? Sadik, why you are getting new update in the app to update?
Daily some features added.
Daily it is adding?
Some features.
No, daily it's adding, or sometimes you get update?
Sometimes only.
Okay, so whenever there are some new features added, you are getting a new build. What would say? So
New build.
New build. When I tell build is nothing but the new version. Okay. So if you see, even the WhatsApp, you can see version 3.4, 3.4.1, 3.5, 3.6. Okay, next time you observe in the app, there will be a version also. Okay, so whenever there are some new changes or some new defect fixes, they will be giving a new version. Okay, so that is called a build. Okay, so whenever there is a new build, we have to test along with the new features, the old features are working or not. Yes or no? So WhatsApp is giving new feature. It doesn't mean that old feature is not working. If old feature is not working, then even though they give new feature, it is not use, because old feature is not working. So whenever they are giving some new features or some defect fixes, they also have to test whether the old features are still working or not. Yes or no? So for every release, you must rerun the same set of test cases, which will be again time consuming. Okay, so next one is when we want manual testing, we want more human resource. When we want more human resource, we want to invest more for their salaries. So require heavy investment, requires more number of human resource. Is that clear? You understood the disadvantages of manual testing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So whatever we discussed, these are the true, right? You all agree or disagree with these disadvantages?
Yeah, it's
Agreed.
Yeah. Okay. So do you have any doubts till whatever we have covered?
no.
Okay, everything is clear, right? For everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Fine.
can you explain the term release, please?
Release. See,
Release.
release is nothing but for example, in a new movie. Can you tell any new movie which is coming up? So for example, Agent movie. Okay. So what you will tell, when is the release date? Yes or no?
Okay.
Release means what? I will ask you, when is the release date of Agent? What you will tell?
We will tell the date of the.
When it has came into the market. Yes or no? When it has came into the public. Is that correct? So here, when I tell release, means when they are giving that particular app to the public, when it is available to the public. Okay. So they will tell Apple iPhone 15 release date September 20. Means September 20, it is available in the market for the users to use that. Yes or no? It is in the market for the users to buy that. So in the same way, here when I tell release, means that functionality, that feature is ready for testing. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So who will release? Development team will release that particular version, particular build to the testing team. Okay. For every release, because now Farhana has identified a defect. The expected is 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, but there was a defect where it was giving 2 plus 2 is equal to 3. So Farhana has raised a defect and reported the defect to developer. Developer has fixed that. When he fixed, means he has done some code change. Yes or no? Before he has written a code where it was giving wrong output. So now he has corrected the code. So whenever there is correction in the code, he has to give the new build. Yes or no? Then he will give a new release, new build to the testing team. Then again Farhana will do the testing on the new build or old build?
New build.
New.
Why on the new build?
Because to fulfill the requirement.
Sorry, why the new build?
To test, to check if it is giving the right requirement or not.
Because the changes, no, you have to tell the changes are in the new build. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Because the developer has fixed the defect, so only he is giving the new build. If there is no defect, then he will not give one more build. Yes or no? So whenever there is a new build, a new release, means there are some new features or defect fixes in the code. Okay. So now Farhana will retest the new build and then she will verify if really the defect has been fixed or not. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, when you...
I have one question. That means release means it is only open for tester to test, but it is not for customer, right?
See,
Still the process.
when, for example, now it is a release between development team and testing team. Okay. Now testers will do the testing and they will put their stamp. Okay, approved, no defects. Then the company will announce the release date. Okay.
Okay.
See, now when a movie is releasing to the market, first they will decide their release date to do it certified. There will be some team also to certify the movies, right? I forgot the name.
Censor
Censor board. So they will
Yeah.
internally they'll decide a release date to consulting. Then they will see and then they will approve that. Okay.
Okay.
Then once it is approved, then only they will release the actual date into the public. Yes or no? So in the
Yeah.
same way, internally we will have our own release dates.
Mm-hmm.
Like when the
Yeah.
developer will release this particular feature to the testing team. By when the testing team has to complete the testing. Yes or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, is that clear now?
Yeah.
Okay, is there any other doubts?
No.
See, when I'm telling each word, each sentence, it should be clear for you. Okay, then only you will get an knowledge of person who is having 4 to 5 years of experience. So that after course completion, okay, you'll be having that amount of knowledge, like what is build, what is release, what we will do whenever there is a new build. Okay, so in interview, you can tell that you have already worked, you are having 4 years of experience. Okay, then they will ask questions, then you will be able to justify. Okay, so if you don't understand single word also, you can ask me. So now whenever you are hearing from your friends who are working in software company, they'll be telling, I am working in project-based company, I am working in a product-based company. Have you heard this word?
Yes, sir.
Okay, they will tell, I'm working in a product-based company. They will tell, I am working in project-based company. So what is difference between project and product? This is very important to understand. Okay, what is difference between product and project? Can anybody tell what is difference between project and product?
Product is developed for market requirements.
Okay.
Project is for
Project
single.
develop a specific customer
Okay.
for the requirement.
Okay.
Project is for the single end user. The product is for the multiple end user.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Suchi, can you go on mute? Okay. Fine. So now, okay. Okay, I have mute Suchi. Fine. Now, what is project and what is product? What's Ravanti, where they told it's correct. Okay. Now, I will give you an example. Okay. For example, there is a function in Tazeen home. Okay. She's inviting her relatives. So now she has to distribute sweets to them. Okay. There is also a function in Divya home. She also has to distribute sweets. Then what they will do? They will go to a sweet shop to give the order. Yes or no? So now both Divya and Tazeen went to a sweet shop. They went to Pulla Reddy Sweets. Okay. They are ordering laddu. They want laddu to distribute sweets to their relatives. They are ordering the laddu. So when they are ordering laddu, will Tazeen and Divya order the same quantity and same type of laddu, or they will order based on their requirement?
Based on their requirement.
Based on their requirement.
Okay, because Tazeen want a laddu of 200 grams each laddu with full of dry fruits and full of ghee. Okay, and she want a quantity of 100 laddus. So she will go to the shop and she will tell to the shop owner her requirement. She will tell, I want a laddu of 200 grams. I want all these dry fruits and I want 100 numbers. So based on her requirement, the shop owner will do the billing. He will tell, okay, ma'am, each laddu will cost 50 rupees. Okay. And then she will pay the amount and then he will tell, okay, come tomorrow evening, I will give the order. Okay. So now Divya also went. Divya told her requirement. Okay. She want a laddu with 100 grams. She want 200 numbers. Okay. And she is billed based on her requirement. And also he told, okay, ma'am, come tomorrow evening at 5 o'clock. So now, next day, now, when the shopkeeper is preparing the laddus, will he taste while preparing or not?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now he tasted, everything is good. He prepared the laddus. Okay. After preparing the laddus, he will pack and keep ready. Now first Divya has come to the shop. So now the shop owner will give the laddus which he prepared for Divya or the laddus which he prepared for Tazin. Which laddus he will
Prepared
deliver
for
to
Divya
Divya?
only.
Divya only, right?
Divya.
If so, now the laddu of Divya is 30 rupees. Okay. And the laddus which he prepared for Tazin is 50 rupees. So the Tazin laddu is expensive. Now, even though if he is giving for cheaper price of Tazin laddu to Divya, will Divya take?
Oh,
No, because she don't want the ghee. She don't want more dry fruits. Then Divya will not accept because it is not matching to her requirement. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, will Tazin takes the laddu which is prepared for Divya? No, she will not take
No.
because it is not matching to her requirement. So, if the shopkeeper gives the laddu which belongs to them, their requirement, then only they will take. So, this is called project. What this is called? This is called project. So, project means they will take the requirement from individual. So, for the shop, Tazin is a client, Divya is a client. Shop is like a software company. Okay. So now the software company will take the requirement from each client and then they will develop and then they will deliver to that client. Then only they will accept the requirement. So project means which is taken from specific client, developed, tested, and released that application, that software to that specific client alone. Okay, is that clear? What is project?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Suchi, what is project?
They will take requirements of every member.
So the software company will take the requirement from specific client. Okay. When I tell client, client is nothing but the customer.
Customer, yes.
Okay. So whenever I tell client means it is the customer of the software company. For example, we are having Tata Consultancy Services, ICICI Bank is a customer. Okay. Indian Railway is a customer, means Tata Consultancy is doing the projects, those projects. Okay. So project is nothing but taking the requirement from a specific customer and then delivering that product, that project to that customer alone. Okay. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
here that shopkeeper has prepared two types of laddu based on the requirement of Divya and Tazin. Now Saujanya and Shravanti both are going to Tirumala. Okay. Now, when they go to Tirumala after Darsanam, they are going to buy the laddus, whatever TTD is giving, or they are ordering their requirement to TTD.
TTD is giving.
Okay. I think Sadik visited so many times to eat laddu.
Already so many times here this laddu topic.
Okay, fine. So, yes or no? So now Shravanti and Saujanya, when they went to Tirupati after Darsanam, they will go to the laddu counter and then they buy the laddu, whatever they are selling. Yes or no? Now Shravanti can't tell, hey, I don't want more ghee, I want less ghee. Will they give?
No.
If she tell, hey, I want more dry fruits. No, they will sell whatever they are preparing. So no, if you want, you will buy. If you don't like, you will not buy. They will not prepare how you want. Yes or no? So this is called product. This is not project. This is product. They are developing and then they are selling. Whoever wants, they will buy. So now iPhone is a product. Samsung is a product. Nokia is a product. They are developing and then they are selling. Yes or no? So product means the company will do innovation, they will invent, they will. So now you will tell, for example, Samsung fridge, it is a product. AC, it is a product. So we will go, we will look into the products, we will buy whatever we like. Which product we like. We tell, right, it is a product. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you understood the difference. Product means it is developed based on company requirement, company specification, and it will be purchased by the customers, whoever like that product. Okay. So now when iPhone is launching its new phone, will it launch by its own specifications, or it will launch with each individual requirement?
It will launch its own specification.
Whoever like that model, whoever like that features, they will buy, else they will not buy. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that is the difference between project and product. Whenever you hear that company, this I am working for a product based company, means they will do innovation. Okay, they will get their own requirement, and then they will work, and then they will sell the product. When you talk about projects, they will take the requirement from the client and deliver that requirement to that specific client alone. Okay, now you understood what is different between project and product.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is so Farhana, what is product?
Product is like the company will do the innovations and then it sells.
And it will
It's a
sell.
developing and selling. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Sadiq, what is project?
Project means they will spare some specification requirement, the client development, and give that the client only.
Okay, so the company will take the requirement from specific client and deliver to that specific client alone. Yes or no? Okay, is that clear? So now assume, now everyone told that TTD will develop laddus based on its requirement. But how it is getting its requirement? If they are preparing their own requirement, they will tell we will prepare laddu with more sweet. Then whether the devotees will buy laddus if they are preparing with more sweet, then the buyers will be very less. Yes or no? They will tell, hey, if you eat the Tirumala laddu, then we will get sweet, we'll get sugar. Will they buy? The purchase quantity, the purchase customers will reduce. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Then how the TTD is getting its requirement? So they will also do some survey. What type of laddus our customers, our devotees are expecting? Yes or no? They will do some market research. If iPhone will invest crores of rupees and inventing a phone where customers will not like, will they buy? Customers will buy. Will the product get sell? No, right? Then how come Apple is coming with different models? They will also, Apple will do some market research. They will do some survey. What customers are expecting to have, what more features we can add. For example, if iPhone 14 is having 32 megapixel, will they come new model with more megapixel or less megapixel?
More megapixel.
More megapixel. If they come with less megapixel, then people will continue with old model phone only. They will not go and buy new model. So they will do, whenever some company is working on some product, they will not blindly have the requirement. The company will not blindly have some requirement. They will also do some market research. They will also try to find what customers, what people are expecting, so that we can sell more products. Yes or no? Even Tirumala Tirupati, they will discuss how we can sell more laddus, what more we can add, so that customers will attract, and the person who is buying one laddu will buy 10 laddus. They will also try the marketing strategy, right? Yes or no? So they will also see how to give more value to our laddu. Okay, but for the individual, they will not change the requirement. They will have a standard requirement, and the person who wants to buy. Yes or no? Clear. So now product and project is clear. So now whenever you hear in future product-based company means, you can understand that they will do some innovation. How they are doing innovation? Based on some research, market research. Okay. So you can see research institutes, how they are doing research, some innovations means they will do some study. And then based on that study, they will do some research. Okay. Now there is a, for example, in US, there is small temple. Okay. They are ordering laddus, like every month we want 10,000 laddus. Okay. And they are paying so much money to TTD. Then will TTD take that order or not?
Yeah.
Will TTD take that order when
Yes.
somebody is coming with a big number and every month they want? Okay. So now, but they are telling, because in US the usage of ghee is less, please give us laddus every month, 10,000 laddus. We will pay more cost, but less ghee. Will TTD accept and prepare specially for them or not?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
they will take the order, because they are getting more money and also they are getting big order. So even though TTD is product-based company, they are ready to do some changes whenever there is some request from the customer. Getting my point? For example, if you see in iPhone, okay, do you know there is a FaceTime app?
Yes, sir.
So this app will be available in all the iPhones. Yes or no?
Yes.
But if you buy this phone in Dubai, there is no FaceTime app. Farhana, is that correct or not?
Yes, it's correct.
There is no FaceTime app. Even though you are buying iPhone only, but it will not support FaceTime app, because that is the requirement of Saudi government. They are telling, if you want to sell the iPhone in Saudi, then we don't support FaceTime. So what iPhone manufacturer is doing? The phones which they are selling in Dubai will not have FaceTime app, because they want to sell their phones. If they want to sell, then they should not have the app. So they're doing some changes to the phones which they are selling in Dubai, because it is their own market. So they're not avoiding selling iPhones. They're selling the iPhones, but without FaceTime app. Means they're doing some changes. Okay. So based on the requirement, they are there. The product-based companies also will do some small changes, but when there is more sales. Okay. Assume if you alone want to buy phone, if you tell, hey, I don't want FaceTime, they will not do. If you are telling, I will buy 1 lakh phones, then they will do. Yes or no? Now you agree, you understood the difference between project-based companies and project-based companies. Is that clear
Yes.
for everyone, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. See, what is different between project and product? Project is something that is developed based on the particular customer requirement and used by the customer only. When we talk about product is something that is developed based on company specification and used by multiple customers. Okay. Same product using by multiple customers. Note, the company will decide the specification based on common requirement of multiple customers. Means how they will get to know the common requirement of multiple customers? By doing some small survey. Okay, fine. So next one. Now we are coming to it. So these are all general knowledge for you people. Okay, because we are going to acquire a knowledge of 4 to 5 years of experience person. Okay. So now when we talk about some techniques, testing technique. So first one is black box testing. What is the first one?
Black box test.
Black box test.
Black box testing. Okay. So now assume there is a glass box. Okay. So glass box is transparent or not?
Yes, transparent.
Whenever you place something in glass box, it is visible to you. Okay. And if the glass is black color, will it visible?
No.
No, right? Yes or no? What is behind the glass, you can't see if the glass is pure black. If the glass is transparent, then only you can see. Yes or no? So now assume if something you put in a black box, will you be able to see what is inside that box? No. If that is transparent, and if it is white and it is transparent, then you can see what is inside. Okay. In the same way, when you see, I'm giving you small examples so that you will remember. Okay. So now when we talk about black box testing, so black box testing is, we are not worried what is inside. For example, now when Farhana is doing testing, she did 2 + 2. She know what is expected by the client requirement. What is client requirement expected? It is 4. But what is actual result? It is 3. Okay. So now she is creating a defect. Why? Because expected result and actual result is not matching. So she is creating defect. Okay. But she is not worried how 4 is coming. How calculator? Have you ever used calculator? We all use calculator, right? When you are using calculator, we are just using that blindly, or you are trying to find how it is working. We just use the calculator. Yes or no? Are you also trying to open the calculator and see how it is working, how it is giving the output? When I enter 2 + 2, how it is giving 4? Have you ever tried? No, because we are not calculator manufacturer. We are not technician. If you are a technician, then you will open and do research. Yes or no? Okay. So for example, even in our home, if our kids are opening car, trying to do something, we'll tell, hey, are you a mechanic? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
We will do, hey, what he's doing all repair, he will become mechanic. We will do. Means we are using that car. We are not worried how it is working. We are using a remote car for our kids. We are not worried how it is working. Okay. If he is some technical person, then he will open that and see how it is working. If he's a mechanic, then he will open and see how it is working. Okay. In the same way, when we are black box tester, we are not worried how it is working. We are worried only whether our actual result and expected result is matching or not. Okay. Clear? So black box testers are not worried about the code what developers has written. When I enter a valid username, when I enter a valid password, when I click on sign in button, as a black box tester, I am worried if I am able to log in or not. That's it. Because I am entering a valid information. But I am not worried how the login is happening, how it is identifying whether this password belongs to that user or not. I'm not worried. If I am a white box tester, means I will be having some coding knowledge. Means sometimes what happened, a tester also might have worked as a developer in past. Then he will be having some more coding knowledge. Then what he will do, if something is not working, he will also go and look into the code, why it is not working. Assume you know some small, you are having some in college, when you are doing engineering, you have some electrical knowledge, electronics knowledge. Okay. Assume in your home some electronic thing is not working, then you will try to fix that if there is a small issue. Yes or no? Whenever you have some knowledge on electronics, will you try to fix or not?
Yes.
For example, in your home, some small electrical article is not working. Before taking to mechanical, you in your home, your husband or your father may try, your brother may try to fix it. If it is small problem, okay. If they are unable to fix, obviously they are going to take to the mechanic. Okay. Now here also, when we talk about testing techniques, we are having two techniques: black box testing and white box testing. Okay. So when I talk about black box testing, we all are a black box testers. Who we are? Black box testers.
Black
Okay. So we are not worried about how it is working. We are worried only it is working or not. Okay. So black box testing, it is a method of testing in which one will perform testing on the functional part of the application. So what is when I tell functional part? I will enter a valid username, I will enter the password, and I will click on sign in, and I will see whether that functionality is working or not. Okay, if that is not working, I will create a defect. So to test that functionality, I don't need to have the knowledge of the code, how it has developed. Yes or no? So to use a remote car in your home, you should know how to use that remote. That's it. You don't need to know how the remote, you don't need to know the technology, how it has invented. To use the iPhone, you need to know how to use the iPhone. You don't need to know how the iPhone has developed. Yes or no? As a black box testers, you need to know the functionality. You need to understand the requirement of the customer to do the testing. You don't need to understand how the developers have developed the code. Okay. But if you are a white box tester is nothing but along with the requirement, they are having very good coding knowledge. Okay. Because even if you see, when you recruit as a fresher in any software company, they'll be giving you a training. So they will teach you all the things. They will teach some coding. Okay. Because after completion of the training, you don't know whether you will be a developer or tester or mainframes, what you will work, you don't know. So they will give training in which the trainer is good. They will put you in that specific technology. Okay. So even a tester will have a knowledge of coding. Then what he will do when some signing, for example, he entered a valid username, he entered a valid password, he click on sign in, but it is telling unable to log in. If a black box tester, what he will do? Ashwini, what he will do if a black box tester, if signing is not working?
We are responsible only for the functional part.
Okay.
We are,
so if you are a black box tester, what you will do? What is your next step? Next action of what you will do?
Yeah, we are looking only that if the functional part is going well or not.
Okay, if it is not going well, then what you will do?
We will report to the developer that there are defects.
Okay. Okay, because you are a white box tester. Okay, black box tester. Okay. So now assume Farhana is white box tester. Then what she will do? She will try to look into the code. No. She's not going to fix because she's a tester. No. She's a white box tester. She's not a developer to fix. Okay. But because she's having some coding knowledge, she will look into the code and try to understand. She may not understand, but she will try to understand why it is failing. If she understands why it is failing, she will create a defect. In the defect, she will add additional step that she has looked into the code. There is this issue. So we'll just document additional information, which will make developer life easy to fix the defect very quickly. See, Farhana is not going to fix the defect, but she is trying to give more information to the developer to have the defect fixed quickly. See, if Ashwini create a defect because she is a black box tester, she don't know why it is failing. She will create a defect. Then developer will take and will look into the code and then fix. It may take 2 hours. Now, Farhana, because she is a white box tester, she looked into the code, found the issue why it is failing, and then she added additional information in the defect. Then developer may not take 2 hours, but he may take 1 hour to fix. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So Farhana as a white box tester, she's looking in the code and giving additional information in the defect. But she will not fix because she is not a developer. She's a tester. Okay. Now you understood the difference. Black box tester and white box tester. Okay. So black box testing means it is a method of testing in which one will perform testing on the functional part of the application without having the knowledge of structural part. When I tell about structural part means the code. Okay, she is not required to have the knowledge of the code, how the functionality has developed. Okay, usually black box testers will perform this. So we all are white box testers or black box testers?
Black
Black
box.
box.
Black box.
We all are black box testers. Okay. So in interview, if they ask what is black box testing means, you have to tell this. Okay. So what is white box testing? It is a method of testing in which one will perform testing on the structural part of an application also. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So who will do this testing with the knowledge on structural part? Who will do?
Black
White box testers. Okay. So he can be, see, he can be a developer also who is doing some white box testing. It can be a tester also who is having the knowledge on the coding. Okay. Even today you are black box testing. After 2-3 years, when you have very good knowledge in the coding, you can also become a white box tester. Okay. Clear? Any
Yeah,
doubts in these two methods?
No, sir.
No.
Okay. Tazeen, Sadiq, everyone clear, right?
Yes, clear.
Okay, very good. Now levels of testing. What is next concept?
Levels of testing.
Okay. So in everywhere there'll be some levels. Yes or no? Even if you want to build a shopping complex, they will build step by step, right? They will not build together all the 5 floors. They will put the basement, then first floor, then second floor, then third floor. So it will also be go step by step. In the same way, in testing also will be having different levels. Okay. So first, there are totally how many levels? There are totally 5 levels. How many?
5 levels.
5 levels. First one is unit level testing. What is the first one? Unit level testing.
Unit level.
See, for each word, each sentence, why I'm asking you? Because I am expecting answer. I'm expecting repetition from you. Yes or no? I am telling, I can see there how many levels of telling, but I am asking you how many levels of testing? 5 levels of testing. And I'm asking you so that you will also repeat the same. Okay. Why? Because does everyone remember ABCD?
No.
Yes.
Everyone
Yeah.
remember ABCD?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay. Which we learned before 30 years when we were kids. Yes or no? Before 25
Yes.
years when we were kids, when we were 4 years, 5 years old, but still we remember. Okay. But do you remember your last chapter name of your engineering, which we did completed before 10 years? Do you remember?
No.
No.
See, which we studied when we were 5 years, we remember, but which we studied before 10 years, we don't remember, because when we are studying, how your teacher taught you ABCD? She will be telling A, we all will be shouting A, B, yes or no?
Yes.
But in engineering, we were not shouting. So we forgot. So whenever we are telling something repeatedly, then it will be sitting in we will memorize that. That will come store in our memory when we were repeatedly doing the same work. Okay. So when you are telling something repeatedly, automatically without your knowing, it will go and sit on your mind. So when you are studying, it will be easy for you to memorize. Okay. Because you have to memorize, because you have to acquire a knowledge of 4 to 5 years of experience of person. Okay. So only when you studying, you study repeatedly so that it will automatically you can remember those things. Okay. So now when you are studying today's topic, after studying today's topic, you also go through yesterday's topic also, so that when you are studying tomorrow, first you will study the concept which we covered tomorrow, and then you will also go through today's and yesterday's concepts also. So what happens at the end of 30 days, you might have covered 20 times the previous topics. Yes or no? When you are studying daily, by that, at the end of the course, you will have already repeated the things at least 20 to 30 times, which you will gain more knowledge on the subject. Okay. So when I'm asking some question, you try to repeat. Okay. Fine. So how many levels of testing are there?
5 levels.
What are they? First one is unit level testing. Second one is module level testing. Third one is integration level, system level, and then user acceptance level.
User
Okay.
acceptance.
So now first one is unit level. So unit is nothing but small portion. Unit is nothing but. So whenever we are studying mathematics, they will tell unit 1, unit 2. Does anybody remember? Unit 1, unit 2, unit 3. Yes or no?
Yes.
Unit is nothing but a small part, small portion. Okay. Here also unit level testing means testing small parts. Okay. Now, who will do this unit level testing? So now, for example, Farhana was testing 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Now, who has developed this 2 plus 2? Developer has developed. Yes or no? How he developed? He has written some programs. Yes or no? See, we are not worried in which technology he has written the programs, whether he written the program in C or C++ or C# or Java, or .NET, we are not worried. When we are using calculator, are you worried what technology they are using for the calculator? No, we are not worried. We are just typing 2 plus 2. We are expecting what is the output, that's it. Okay. So now how we are getting the output means developer has written some programs to make the calculator. They have written certain programs, not one program. They would have written hundreds of programs to build the calculator. But where they are saving that programs? If you open the calculator, there will be a small chip. So there will be a small motherboard. So they have written the programs and they placed all the programs in that chip, in that memory, in that motherboard. Everyone saw movie Robot. So they will be telling chip, memory card, chip. Yes or no? See, when we are having phone, we will all have external memory cards. We will save the songs, all the data in the memory card. So that is nothing but a chip, small chip, which we will save the information. In the same way, in every calculator, there will be a chip, memory card, where all the programs are saved. In the same way, for software application also, there will be a place where the developers write the code and save the code. When I'm telling code is nothing but programs, they will write the programs. When we are learning in engineering college or studying degree, there will be some language C where we will be writing small programs. Yes or no? When we are studying, we might have write small programs. How to add some small a plus b is equal to some value has to be. Yes or no? So
Yes,
we
sir.
will be writing some small programs. In the same way, developers also will write small programs, multiple programs to create the calculator. So when developer is writing small programs, for example, to build a calculator, he want to write 100 programs. Then only he can build all the functionalities in the program, in the calculator, like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay. He need to write some 100 programs. So the developer will write all the 100 programs and he will test whether all the 100 programs are working or not, or he will write each program and test. How he will test? How he will test?
First, we check the each program is working or not.
Why? You can write all the 100 programs and you can test, right? But when you are testing each program,
we can check all at a time.
okay, when you are testing all at a time, if something is failing, it is easy to identify where it is failing, or it is difficult to identify.
Sir, it's not audible, sir.
Is that clear now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when you test 100 programs together, if something is failing, it is easy to identify that issue, or it is difficult to identify issue where it is failing.
It's difficult.
Why?
It's difficult.
We need to check all the programs.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
So if, for example, if the issue is in first program itself, but you wrote 100 programs and you are testing. So after, for example, you took 1 hour to write one program, and you took 100 hours to write 100 programs. Now you are testing on after 100 hours, and you found the issue in first program which you wrote before 100 hours, means first hour you wrote. So now if something is failing in a first program, then you have to verify all the 100 programs to see where it is failing. And then you have to fix the program of the first program which you have written. Instead of that, if you would have tested after first hour, then immediately you can find easily the defect and then fix that defect. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So developers will write a program and they will test that each program, and they will, when they write multiple programs, they will also test the combination of programs. Okay, this is called unit testing. What it is called?
Unit testing.
So the small part of the application is nothing but a program. What? The small part of application is a program. Okay. So if you see www.icicibank.com, so you can see the home page of the ICICI website. How you are able to see the ICICI website means developer has written some programs so that the user can see this look and feel, this application. Yes or no? Yeah.
Yes.
When you open ICICIbank.com or any other bank.com, you can see the web page. You can see the ICICI website, how it is looking. But how it is looking means the developer has written some code to look like that. Yes or no? So in the same way, whenever they are writing some program, they will test the program. Also, they will test the combination of programs. Okay. So unit level testing is done by developers. Who is doing the unit level testing?
Developers.
Okay. So unit level testing. Unit is defined as the smallest part of the application. It is nothing but a program. What is the smallest part of the application? It is a program. Okay. In this stage, means in this unit testing, in this stage, the developers will check each and every program and combination of programs in order to confirm whether they are working according to the expectations or not. Okay. They will write the programs and then they will test the program, and also they will test the combination of programs. Okay. So that is called unit level testing. Who is doing unit level testing?
Developers.
Developer.
What they are testing?
Program.
Each and every program.
Each and every program and the combination of programs.
Very good, very good. See, they are not building the whole calculator and testing. Okay. They are writing the programs and then testing individual programs. Okay. But what we are testing? See, already they are testing. But what we are testing? We are testing when everything is built. Getting my point? See, when he is testing each program, it may work. But when the calculator is built totally, it may not work. Yes or no? It may happen, right? Okay. So, see, because he has tested the programs, he will not test after building all the calculator. Because he's confident that he has already written the code, he tested the code, and he will be confident on his code. But we have to certify that whether the code, whatever he has written, is working when everything is built or not. Okay. So we are going to test on the calculator because we are black box testers. We will not go and test the programs, whatever he has written. Is that clear? So unit level testing is done by the developers. What they are going to do, they are going to test the programs, what they have written. They're going to test each individual program and combination of programs. Is that clear? Fine. Next, module level testing. My voice is audible, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
See, whenever I don't get answer from you people, I will think that my voice is not reaching you people. Okay. So at least one person acknowledge me so that I will understand that my voice is reaching everyone. Fine.
Okay.
Next one is module level testing. What is next one?
Module.
Module level testing.
Module is defined as a group of related features. What is module level testing? It is group of related features to perform a major task in the application. Module is nothing but a group of related features. Okay. To perform a major task. In this stage, the black box test engineer will check the functionality of each module. For example, if you take Amazon website, we are having different modules. First module is like search module. So what is the functionality of search module? What should happen when you do search?
It will, if we check for one product and it will give the
So
list
when you are searching, it will give you all the list of products matching to that search. So no.
yes.
Okay, so that will be like one module for them. Okay, when there is some add payment module, so there'll be different payment methods, like you can pay using phone pay, you can do net banking, you can pay using your ATM, you can pay using your credit card. So these are all different payment methods. So there will be a payment module. Okay, so it is a group of related features. So for example, search will not come under payment module. Will search come under payment module?
No.
No, because when you talk about, when in our application, when they talk about payment module, the functionality.
Your voice is not audible.
Now is audible?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, whenever it's not audible, you can just tell me. Okay. Whenever you talk about payment modules, okay, we discuss only related to payment methods. Okay. So if we take a search, then it will not fall under payment module. So module is defined as a group of related features. For example, when we are doing a payment, we can pay using Paytm, we can pay using PhonePe, we can pay using net banking, credit card, debit card. Yes or no? We can do the payment using different, even we can pay using cash on delivery. So we can do payment using different ways. Okay. So thus all together, because these are all related features to perform a major task. Okay, in an application. So whenever we tell module, means module is defined as a group of related features to perform a major task in an application. Who is going to do this testing? Black box testers. Okay. So we are, as a tester, we are going to do this testing. Okay. So module level testing is done by a testing team. Unit level is going to do by a testing team.
Developer.
Developer.
Very good. So unit level is going to do by developer. Module level is doing by testing. Okay. Very good. Now the next one is integration level testing. What is next one?
Integration.
Integration level.
Okay. Now very good. So now integration level testing. So we are having front end and back end. Yes or no? What is front end?
The UI.
Very good. UI. Whenever I tell UI, it is nothing but user interface. Okay. User interface means whatever we see in our front. When we give www.icici bank, we will see the web page. That is called user interface. Okay. Whatever user can see is called user interface. Okay, fine. Here there is a front end. What is back end? Back end is nothing but the database. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Even in front end, even in front end, there will be different pages. For example, if you log into icicibank.com or HDFC Bank or any other bank, you will have different modules like payment module, fund transfer module, okay, statement, and like stock. You'll be having different, right? Loans. You'll be having different modules. Yes or no?
Yes.
When you log in, you can either you can do fund transfer, or you can raise a request for new checkbook, or you can raise a request for loan, or you can raise a request to get a statement. So these are all different modules. Okay. So each module will be working by different team. So if there in a company, there will be a payment team which will be working mainly on payments. There will be a different team which will be working on stock market. There will be a different team which will be working on trading. There will be a different team which will be working on other functionalities. But end of the day, everyone will develop and integrate together. Then only it is together called a bank application. Yes or no?
Yes.
See, one team will not work on whole thing. Okay. For example, if you want to build a house, okay, the mestri and the labor will build the house, the plumber will do the piping work, the electrician will do the electric work, the tiles person will do the tiling. Yes or no? So different person will do their work. Then only together a house will be building. Yes or no? In the same way, okay, in application also there will be different things. Okay. So they will do everything individually and then together they will integrate. Then only it will be called together. Everything will be, for example, even if you see any electronic thing, even if you take a laptop, okay, one part will be created by one company. Okay. Even if you take a HP laptop or Dell laptop, if you open and see, you can see a product from Samsung also. A motherboard might be from Samsung or some other company, but the brand will be Dell. Inside there will be a different company products inside, because Dell is a laptop. Okay, they may not have motherboards, they may not have battery. Okay, they may not have some other things which are required for the laptop. So what they will do, they will buy from some other vendors, and then they will integrate together, and then they will build a laptop, and then they will put their logo on that. Okay. In the same way, integration means joining together. Okay. Integrating, we call integrate is nothing but joining. Okay. So in integration level testing, in this stage, the developers will develop the interface in order to integrate the modules. So what developers are going to develop? They're going to develop interface to integrate the different modules. Okay. For example, I'm having one first page, second page. There is a next button. When I click on next button, okay, I'm going to next page. How I'm going to next page means they have integrated first page and second page. So only I'm able to go from first page to second page. Okay. Now we are having PhonePe. Is PhonePe and Amazon same?
No.
Is Paytm and Amazon same?
No, sir.
Is ICICI Bank and Amazon same?
No.
No.
But when you are doing payment method,
No.
are you able to do the payment using Paytm? Are you able to do the
Your
payment?
voice is not audible.
Still, it's not audible.
You're very far. Like
It's
your
a
voice is very far.
1 minute.
Actually, sometimes it is clear and sometimes it is not clear.
Now,
no, sir.
now
No.
it is clear.
No?
No.
No? No? Now is it clear?
No.
Now is it clear?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better.
I was telling I'm trying different sound. Okay, fine. Now it's clear, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So
Yes.
now we were telling about see, when you are doing some online order from Amazon, we will be having different payment methods: PhonePe, Paytm, ICICI, net banking, credit card. Okay, but PhonePe does not belong to Amazon. Paytm does not belong to Amazon. ICICI Bank does not belong to Amazon. But still, how you are able to pay? If, for example, if you go now, everywhere they're telling we accept PhonePe. Okay, how they are accepting PhonePe? You might have account in ICICI Bank or HDFC Bank or SBI Bank, but how come PhonePe? You don't have PhonePe, but still you don't have PhonePe is not a bank, but still how you are able to do the transactions using PhonePe? Means PhonePe has integrated with ICICI Bank, with HDFC Bank, with SBI Bank. Okay. If Amazon has not integrated with ICICI Bank, then you can't do the payment using ICICI Bank. Okay. For example, you are coming with you invented a new payment method. Okay. And Amazon has not integrated with your payment method, then the customers can't use your payment method. Assume now Amazon stopped PhonePe, accepting payments from PhonePe. Okay. Then you can't use PhonePe to buy things from Amazon. Yes or no?
Yes.
Because there is some agreement between Amazon and PhonePe, then only they are allowing customers to pay using PhonePe. Assume if Amazon found that the customers who are using PhonePe, okay, there is some fraud happening. Then what they did, they stopped PhonePe. They canceled their agreement with PhonePe. Then the customer can't use PhonePe facility to do the payments. Okay, so but PhonePe is the third party and Amazon is different party. But how they are having a link between these two? Means they are having some interface. They are having some communication between these two. Okay, that how means they may develop some technology. They can develop some APIs. Okay, to communicate between Amazon and PhonePe. Now you went to shopping. You are doing payment using PhonePe, but how PhonePe will know that your account is having balance? How the PhonePe will know that your ICICI account has the balance? How? Because PhonePe is not a bank. You are having a bank account in ICICI. So, have you ever got this doubt? How PhonePe is able to detect amount from your bank? Has anybody got doubt?
Yes.
How PhonePe is doing that? Do you know?
Because that particular bank is integrated with PhonePe, so that there will be one interface tracking all our account details.
Okay. So now assume you have done a shopping of 5,000. Okay. But your account is having only 4,500 or 4,999. You are not having 5,000. You are having 4,999. Now, when you are paying the bill with PhonePe, will your payment will be successful or failure?
Failure.
Why?
The
Sufficient amount
amount
is
is not sufficient.
So it will tell insufficient fund. But your fund is in SBI Bank. But how come PhonePe know that?
PhonePe will have a
Because PhonePe is integrated with that
Because
company.
Your voice is not audible.
Voice is not audible.
Okay. Yeah, tomorrow I will use different headset. Today you bear with me. Fine. Now it's audible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, tomorrow I will change that. So, fine. So now when you are creating an account in PhonePe, you gave your ICICI Bank account number or SBI account number. Then you will give and register the PhonePe, right? You'll give the bank details, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. If you don't give the bank details, then it can't detect. For example, you are having amount in HDFC Bank. Okay, but you have not given the HDFC Bank account number to PhonePe. You gave only ICICI Bank details. Then can you pay bill using HDFC Bank through PhonePe?
No. No.
No, no.
Because PhonePe don't know about your account details of HDFC Bank. It know only our ICICI Bank details. So now what happens whenever you're integrating, there will be an agreement between PhonePe and ICICI Bank. So ICICI Bank will have some APIs of balance check, fund transfer. They'll be having some APIs. So first, when you enter 5,000 and click on OK, first a API call to ICICI. PhonePe will send a API call to ICICI Bank regarding balance check API. So first, PhonePe will send a API call to ICICI Bank by sending your account number, which already you registered. They will send a API request to ICICI Bank. Can you check 5,000 amount available in this account or not? Then ICICI will reply, yes, yes. If it is telling yes means it is having sufficient fund in your account. It will tell no. Then it will tell insufficient amount. You're getting my point? How the communication happens. So the
Yes.
communication happens via API. Okay. So API is one way I'm telling, okay? But developers may develop different interfaces. It doesn't matter, okay? But in integration level testing, developers will develop the interfaces and they will test the interfaces, okay? Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
So who is doing integration level testing?
Developers.
Developers.
What they are going to do?
Develop the
The
interface
interface
Develop the
and also test it.
So they will develop the interfaces and they will test the interfaces, okay? So now after developing, how they will integrate means there are different approaches, okay? Which we will look into tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
So whatever we covered today, it's clear, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So everyone feel the speed, what I am going is good, or I'm going slow, or I'm going fast. How?
No, this is fine. It's good.
Is that good for everyone? Or should I make little bit speeder or little bit slow? How?
It's good.
So is that good for everyone?
Yes,
Yes.
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 Yeah. So we will continue in the same phase, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because I want everyone to understand each and every concept. Huh? Okay. Fine. So when you are coming tomorrow, you have to study all this, okay? So that you will be able to understand the other topics, okay? So every day you spend and then read. See, because we have just covered the 2 days topics, you may have less to learn. When we covered at least after 10 days, you'll be having more to learn, okay? So daily you complete whatever we are covering in that day, okay? Okay. So fine. So we will join tomorrow at the same time, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Please join on time. Okay. We'll meet tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.